Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? How was your Christmas? We are so blessed here in this house. We had a wonderful Christmas. We cooked and we cleaned and our family was here and we exchanged the most wonderful gifts and we celebrated the real reason for Christmas and it was great. And I just know that you guys had a wonderful Christmas as well. And I thought of every single one of you today. I really did. I have some great canning videos coming up for you later on this week and into next week. And let's see. Hopefully, my washing machine gets fixed this week because the clothes are just piling up. They really are. The family of 8, what are you going to do? So what we're going to be talking about today is what people are seeing and experiencing in everyday life when it comes to being of the prepared mind. And I get sent pictures and videos and emails. And if you would like to send me something for a video, my email's in the description box below. So this first email comes in from a community member and she said, watch, you won't believe these crazy 8 grocery items that are vanishing next month. And it's a link that she sent me for a video. So it will be in the description box below. Okay. So here's another link that was sent in. And she said, this may help you also with your supplies. Patriotic preparedness, investing in American made survival gear. Awesome. Thank you. So here's an email with some pictures sent in by a community member. She said, Merry Christmas. I'm relatively new. I have been away from the kitchen for a few months after my knee replacement. How's that going? Is everything going okay? She said, I'm so excited to be back in the kitchen again. Here are some pictures of some beef chili, apple butter, and medium hot salsa. Planning doing some pasta sauce and stew, as well as some chicken veggie soup. Happy cooking. These are awesome. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Here you go. So here's a link that was sent in by a community member, and he said, fried sting, yumalicious. That link will be in the description box below. So here is a very, very important email that was sent in by a community member. And she said, I was talking to my son's dad tonight at my son's for Christmas Eve. We get along better now that we're not married. I hear you. She said, he was saying something about his bank would not let him use his debit card until this January 4th or something like that. He said he can take cash out, but was not allowed to buy anything with his card. My son's half brother said the same thing. They use the same bank. Is this digital shite fixing to start? Are any of your followers having the same problem? I haven't had any problems with my bank yet, but this doesn't make sense to me. Not to my knowledge. But if anyone is having any problems like this, email me and let's talk about this. I would not be surprised if, banking systems are starting to go down because there are multiple banks that are failing. And we knew about this, okay? We knew about the banks that are starting to fail, like JP Morgan and Chase, Wells Fargo, SunTrust, things like that. So let's talk about this because if you can take money out of the bank but you can't use your debit cards, okay, let's talk about this because this is extremely important, especially during the holidays. Why can't you use your debit card? Okay, your debit card generally has a Visa logo on it. Visa is accepted everywhere. Why can't you use that debit card? So this is extremely important. This is a discussion that has to be had, okay? So here's a link for the description box. Why are stores removing self-checkout stands. Too many complaints from consumers, too many thefts. The list could go on. I'm not sure. So here's something that was sent in by a community member, and she said, thoughts on this? Tucker Carlson, breaking at T-Mobile, has quietly updated their TOS to include fines for content they don't agree with. Great, I have T-Mobile. Beginning on January 1st, 2024, they will be fining users who commit perceived violation on their bandwidth. What? Who knew in America that phone providers would now be policing the content of your text messages to fine you? SHAFT, or SHAFT, is an acronym that stands for Sex, Hate, Alcohol, Firearms, and Tobacco. It outlines the categories of text messages specifically regulated due to moral and legal issues, and is monitored and enforced by the CTIA, Cellular Telephone Industries Association, and the mobile carriers. Who gets to determine what is and isn't hateful? Will political text messages be censored now as well going to 2024? Nice TOS date change. Just in time for the GOP primary 2024 presidential selection. Nothing to see here. It's from Tucker Carlson. Huh. Well, looks like we'll be switching carriers, won't we? I had no idea about this. Wow. So now they can, if they don't like what you have to say in a text message, they can throttle you on your bandwidth. Like, I guess if you have 5G or whatnot. And that's some shit. Huh. So here's an email from a community member, and she said, hello there. I just came across a movie from Lifetime called Smart Home Killer. I love Lifetime, don't you? I swear they have the best movies. She said, oh me, oh my, what the corporate overlords have in store for us. She said, yes, they hide the truth in plain sight. I'm watching it from a website called F Movies. Can't share the link due to underground way to watch it. Oh yeah, I have a thing on my tablet called TTV. She said port hubs reminds me of those Alexas. Ah yes, to the Google things or whatever else they got out there. Our security features on our phones and other devices are an illusion. Already know they watch your every move. Glad I don't have those smart demons in my home. Neither do I. No. Just only an Android phone. That's enough. Yikes. All this technology is only Kool-Aid, and I wanted to share. Thank you very much. I'll look for that movie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, well, she did send in a link, but it's a link to an article about the movie. So, Okay, so I will leave that link in the description box below so you guys can read the article about the movie, okay? So here's another email from the same community member. She said, happy holidays from that same platform, F Movies. There's an old Disney movie called Smart House. It's quite the movie. That Lifetime movie kind of had a spin-off of that movie, yet the Disney one is fun. Okay, thank you. And before I go, here are some videos that have been deconstructed and constructed again by me that were sent in by community members. You guys have a great night. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.
Folks in the orchard industry, even backyard gardeners, should take care of their plants. You can see scattered showers still showing up on the Pacific Northwest radar throughout the region. The heaviest, and of course, well to our north. Here in southern Oregon and northern California, we've got a bit of an unusual situation. Now, this first portion of the radar cycle fairly bland and typical, but then you see these bands of very distinct cloud cover moving into the region. That is not rain, that is not snow, believe it or not. Military aircraft flying through the region dropping chaff. Small bits of aluminum, sometimes it's made of plastic, or even metallicized paper products, but it's used as an anti-radar issue, and obviously they're up there practicing. Now, they won't confirm that, but I was in the Marine Corps for many years, and I'll tell you right now, that's what it is. 50 in Medford right now, 48.
Willard, Ohio. Got some train derailing going on here. Bent the shit out of the tracks. Propane leaking. I can smell the propane. This is bad. Something shitty's gonna happen. I feel like tracks are all bent up. You can't see, but kind of there. I better get the fuck out of here because I feel like it's just started.
Hey T-Mobile users, listen up, this is for you. So your phone company will now be policing your text messages and going to be finding you for any violations in 3 different categories. Beginning January 1st, 2024, T-Mobile is instituting 3 new fines for non-compliant traffic that results in the severity 0 violation. They will be assessed by the following: $2,000 for phishing, smishing, and social engineering. Social engineering refers to the practice of target individuals in a way that manipulates individuals to reveal private information like credit card numbers or social security numbers. Tier 2, $1,000 for illegal content, includes content that must be legal in all 50 states. Federal includes, but not limited to, cannabis, marijuana, CBD, illegal prescriptions, and solicitations. And then tier number 3 is $500 for all other violations included, but not limited to, SHAFT. So what is SHAFT? It is an acronym that stands for sex, hate, alcohol, firearms, and tobacco. What is considered to be hateful? That is the question. Could it be about political candidates? Could it be about religions? Could it be anything that is even talking remotely about immigration? I mean, what is considered hateful here? Sort of like how PayPal was trying to do the same thing with any content that they didn't agree with, they were going to be finding users. Time to dump your T-Mobile.